I had a very sudden desire to read about fan fiction. I didn't know which one to bring up until I remembered this really funny Phineas and Ferb one that I saw like years ago, but I could never find it. It was probably censored out by fanfic.com or something like that. But I did find one that I also semi-enjoy. So here we go. I am funnily enough reading this off of my Nintendo DS because I'm too poor to afford a second phone. Well, so I'm trying to record while also reading off of something, but I don't have a second phone to record with. So we're just using my DS. I'm gonna warn, I think this might be an erotic, but I'm not sure. I haven't read it yet. So we're just gonna go with it, see what happens. But fair warning, you have been warned. I've been warned too. I'll probably put some kind of warning in there somewhere talking about how you should be careful or something. All right. I'll also credit the person who did this and link it somewhere in the video. Isabella moaned as the wailing coming from the other room was too much to bear to sleep through. She rubbed her eyes and limped off of the bed she and her fiancé shared. She turned to see Phineas fast asleep. Or was he? Yeah? I'm here. Just chilling. She turned to see Phineas fast asleep. Or was he? Isabella couldn't tell. But if she wasn't so tired, she would have noticed through the gloomy room Phineas's eyes were shot open, mainly because of the post-tantrum depression that Isabella was completely aware of. It didn't matter. What? What mattered was that she needed to come to the aid of her infant son. That's kind of cute. I mean, kind of weird they have a kid while Phineas has depression, but, you know, to each their own. She and her fiancé had just welcomed their son, Phineas Jr., to the world, and now Isabella was about to learn that being a mother is going to be the most difficult, yet most wholesome job in the world. That's cute. I mean, I still don't want to imagine these characters fucking each other and having kids and all that. Because, you know, the whole point was it being a wholesome kid show, but whatever. Carry on. Isabella walked into PJ's room as he continued to wait. Isabella yawned as she limped over to her baby's bassinet and slowly rocked it to calm her son down. Despite being completely exhausted, Isabella couldn't help but smile at her son as PJ began to calm down. His eyelids slowly began to droop, covering his navy blue eyes, which he got from his parents. Isabella could stare into her son's eyes forever and could never get enough of it. It was kind of sad, really. With every second that swings by, her little boy will grow. He will always get older, but never younger. Isabella knew it wouldn't take long before her baby boy would be crawling. It wouldn't take long before her baby boy would be walking. It wouldn't take long for her baby boy... before her baby boy would be talking. It wouldn't take long before she would have to drop her baby boy off on his first day of school. It wouldn't take long before her baby boy would make friends. Make friends? No! It wouldn't take long before her baby boy would play around in the backyard. It wouldn't take long before her baby boy grows into a teenager. Oh no. It wouldn't take long before her baby boy would begin to go on dates. It wouldn't take long before her baby boy would get his own car. It wouldn't take long before her baby boy would leave the nest. It wouldn't take long before, as it would almost destroy Isabella. She would have to hand the baby over to another woman at his wedding. God, what a horrible thought. But that was the future. Now she was currently looking down at her son, knowing that no matter how old PJ gets, he will always be her little boy. That's kind of cute, though. She thought to herself as she calmly sang her son to sleep. Must have been a pretty bad song if you ended up falling asleep to it. I mean, I don't want to fall asleep or listen to music. Listening to music and falling asleep is just really shite. Alright, so this next part is in Isabella's words herself. No more narrating. I'll try my best to impersonate her. Baby mine, don't you cry, baby mine. Dry your eyes, rest your head close to my heart. Never to part, baby mine, little one, when you play. Don't you mind what they say? Let those eyes sparkle and shine. Never a tear, baby mine, from your head to your toes. Baby mine, you're so sweet, goodness knows, baby mine. You are precious to me, cost as can be, baby mine, baby mine. Alright, fellas, in the home stretch, I missed a baby mine at the end, but, you know, it shouldn't have changed things too much. Outside of Isabella's knowledge, Phineas was outside the room, creeping smile at hearing his fiancée sing to his son. Soon, the post-tantrum depression began to die down as he realized that being a father wouldn't be the hellscape he thought it would be, especially when Isabella would be by his side every step of the way. And the author says, hope you enjoyed it. Wow. What an adventure. Honestly, I didn't think this was terrible. It was fine. You know, Isabella's lines are written pretty poorly, and Phineas has depression because he thinks he can't be a dad for whatever reason, even though he's, you know, taking care of chimpanzees and a platypus and all sorts of wacky animals. I don't think a person, for him anyways, would be too weird unless he struggles with, like, the emotional component or something like that. I don't know. I mean, what do we rate this fanfic? Like about 4 out of 10. It's just the writing was horrible. But I mean, who wrote this? I was like, okay, hold on, let me check the person who wrote this real quick. Yeah, Disney fan 16, whoever you are, your idea's fine. I mean, every parent, I feel like, struggles with, you know, imagining their kid grow up one day and leaving their arms, just because, like, you know, this was something you and your spouse made yourself, and then to just say, let's let it go after, 18 years, most people, right? I mean, that's, or even longer sometimes, if the kid decides to stay for longer periods of time and they don't go to a dorm, let's say for college and university. I mean, that must be brutal, but great ideas, just horrible execution. I also thought Baby Mine was a pretty annoying thing. Like, who says that? I don't know. If anybody says that, I mean, damn, prove me wrong, please. But I can't imagine this realistically being anything more than a 4. If I'm being nice, it was a better day. I'd give it a 5. But yeah, I'm just not feeling the love today. And yeah, that's about it. See ya.